You know what it is, Gil. Yeah. Yeah, my boys got me yesterday. they they played us, Gil. They played us yesterday, and they didn't think I was gonna catch them. They didn't think I was gonna catch them. I caught y'all's ass. I caught y'all's ass, man. I got you. I got you, Chris. That's why everybody hates your ass. I got you. I caught your ass, Chris. I'm gonna salute y'all out first, man. Before we get into this chat, I'm gonna salute y'all out. But I caught Chris's ass though. I called him, man. See what y'all doing? Y'all sneaking me, and y'all adding these little comments after I salute everybody out and I leave the chat. Then y'all adding these little comments and stuff. But I got you. Okay, I read it. I went back. Y'all know I'm gonna check my live out, so I went back and checked, man. See, I knew something was shady, and so I had to go back, Gil. I had to go back and catch Chris and them. See, Chris. So Chris and Don Dada they trolling the chat after the chat is over with, man. They getting their words off. Like, let me get these words off real quick. Let me act like we champs up in here. I got y'all's ass, man. Yeah, Chris, that was pretty. It was pretty slick. Y'all was pretty slick, man. Y'all almost got me. Y'all almost got me because I was like, okay, that's the end of the chat, and I seen these messages pop up. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna tell everybody about it right there. Y'all not gonna get away with this, man. Constantly, okay? Y'all think you're funny, but but you got busted. Anyway, let me get to y'all. Gil said, salute Eagles Webb in the chat. He said, I'm somewhere in the top 10. That's right. Then Christopher Jordan in anyway said, shut up, Eagles Webb. He got the eagle up good, the fire up good, but he mad. Okay, I'm gonna get you some more mad now. We're going to jump on you again. It's going to be a jump. It's going to be a Don Dada and Christopher Yornay jump today. That's what it's going to be. We're going to jump both of y'all today. Off after that, man. That crap y'all pulled on us. Okay, but anyway, Shalom out to the Christopher Yornay. That's still my brother. We still in grown folks chat, and I'm still going to get his ass today. That Sir Flame in there. Salute at Eagles Way of Boxing. Salute to the chat. And as always, he said, jab that like button. He said, oh, y'all neck. He said, don't get neck up in Eagles Way of Boxing. He said, that's it. 100 with the glove up. Christopher Yornay is back and then Shallow 979 is in the house today, y'all. He said salute to Eagles Web Boxing. Got the eagle up good with the wings up good, in the web up good, in the glove up good. Gil Cole said salute out. Okay. I came back and said I'll see y'all. And then right back. Here we go. Here we go. We starting already. Bud got roasted last night. Yeah, Bud got a little bit. He didn't get enough, man. I came on, I got in the house, and Chris was talking. And see, I didn't even know Chris was talking bad about Eagles Web, man. Chris. Huh? You in Kings? You over in King Louis? Y'all know I couldn't get on right there, man. I tried to get on. I'm like, okay. Time I got back in there, Louis was saluting about to salute and dismiss everybody. Oh, that's all good though. I see how y'all do, Eagles Web. Yeah, and so in other words, Chris want to smoke with everybody up in Eagles Web. So Chris want to smoke. So he want to smoke, and he thinks he got better angles than everybody else. So y'all make sure to smash the Chris button. Y'all go ahead and roast his ass as much as y'all want. Okay, I see what's up though. Okay, I think I saluted everybody out. Yeah, but let me get to these two deceivers right here. Let me see, make sure I got everything, man. So because I gotta get to these two deceivers right here. My brothers, man. I can't believe it, man. Oh shit. They jumping out. Yeah. Sir Flav said, oh shit, they jumping now. But see, I went back into so what I do is I go back, right? I want to make sure that because in the past we had lives that was getting chopped. Don't try to run out of here, Chris. And Don, drop your ass, slide your ass down the web when you get your ass up in here. But anyway, so you know how they chop. Sometimes they chop my screen, so it's like my stream. So I might be missing 10, 15 minutes of my stream. So I go back and check, and I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna see y'all, man. And then I look down. And Christopher Yornay and Don Dallas, they chatting, but Christopher is talking about how they got us yesterday. He's talking about how they got the W. And we had Christopher Yornay's ass against the rope all day yesterday, from when my chat ended until he went over into Louis' chat. That we had his ass against the ropes the whole time. But he act like him and Don got to win. And Don already took a smash down. Yeah. Don took a smash down last Friday, man. See, it stays in my mind, man. That Don took that smash down on Friday, and he weathered the storm and came back. But Chris don't want to take a L. He like, no, like he got all the information and stuff. Okay, you got all the information. Well, just listen, and just listen up. Let's just listen up. Everybody just listen up for a second. And this is like this is an interview with Danny talking about Crawford. So let's see if we can hear it.
You get the Manny fight. Would you fight Crawford?
I fight anybody. Like I said before, I'm in this sport to fight the best and make money. At the end of the day, I'm in this sport to fight the best and make money. This is what I do. Like, I already fought him for free in the amateurs. So, show me the money. If you pound for pound, show me the money. Let's get this popping. But
so you don't heard that across the street stuff that, he's with Top Rank and you with PvP.
If the fight makes enough money, if the fight makes enough sense, it's just like Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather. They was once Top Rank, one was Premier Boxing. You feel me? And they made it happen because why? It makes sense. A lot of money. But if it don't make, to split it against two fighters, it probably won't make a lot of sense unless it's generating a lot of money. And I know I'm gonna bring my money. I know I'm gonna generate my money from my side. So it's all about. At the end of the day, that's more than just fighters. For me, I could come up, I could sit up here and say anything to you, but that's big. That's more than boxing. That's politics.
Business.
Yeah, that's politics. That's something I can't control. Any fighter could come up here and say whatever, blah blah blah. Tim Bradley could say come across the pond and all this dumb shit. Bro, you know the game. No. You know the game. You never fought nobody outside of Top Rank, so obviously it wasn't enough money for you to cross over either. No.
Now that's kind of interesting. That Danny said that there's a way to make, there's a way to come together and make it, and put that money together and get the fight popping, right? That don't sound like this. Sound like a runner. He don't sound like a runner to me. He don't sound like a runner to me. Does he sound like a runner to somebody? Or does he sound like, let's get it, hey, dollars makes dollars and cents. He said, let's put this together and get this on. At least that's the words came out of his mouth. And then he threw a little bit at Tim. He told Tim that Tim ain't never fought nobody over on the other side. So Tim just blowing smoke. So for me, I think I got to go off what he said. I don't think it's a run. I don't think it's a chicken run. Does anybody think it's a chicken run? If y'all think it's a chicken run, let me know if it's a chicken run. Huh? Is it a chicken run or not? Is that a chicken run? It don't sound like it's a chicken run to me at Chris. Because the thing is, they have to be the ones. The key thing is they have to be the ones that get that negotiation going, right? And Sir Flame said, I'm taking Bud versus Garcia. I don't mind who you take. Danny slow, flat-footed, but has power and great timing. That's it. It's going to go the distance. If they do fight, it's going to go the distance. Ain't going to be no knockout. Matter of fact, if it is a knockout, I'll probably pick it the other way. And then Chris right back. If the fight makes enough money, so what's the point? Politics. Miss me with that try again. One for Chris. If anybody think Chris got a 1 on that, give his ass another 1. Okay, if you think he got a 1 on that one. See, Chris in here, he tries to congratulate himself all the time. You know what I'm saying? He tried to congratulate himself like, yeah, I'm winning. I'm still winning. Man, you under some kind of false... Man, you got a false sense of grandeur and stuff like that. Illusion of grandeur and stuff up in here, man. Where you think you winning and you're not winning. Yeah. Because all of us know, that's why we was going to talk about this belt thing too, though. We're going to talk about everything. But that whole thing, man, about the politics is evident. It's very evident. It's also help. See, if you start early, what you're going to do is you're going to help me to build my case, right? Because Danny at least is putting it out there saying, if we can get together on this, he said we should be able to get together on this, then we should be able to get this money. And we should be able to get this fight made. Now, we look at our King Champ, Wilder, what happened? When he was trying to get that unification bout, what happened? They couldn't get nothing together, right? That was all fraudulent talk. It wasn't about the politics right then. It was about the A side, the B side. It was somebody in there just running their mouth. Oh, I'm this, I deserve to have this much. How much has Wild? And that was the whole thing, man. Everybody was arguing with all these trolls, and everybody was arguing. Cause don't think I forgot. That was early, might have been 2018. But everybody was fighting and arguing the most, at least by the end of 2018 and the beginning of 2019. Everybody was arguing and fighting with all the trolls across the so-called across the pond. I mean, every chat that they was going on, they was just getting blasted on. All these trolls. That's when it was really like troll smash down. Is when the Wilder talks came up. Because everybody hated Wilder so much. Didn't want Wilder to win nothing. Didn't want Wilder to get no kind of money or nothing like that. And they was choosing everybody against Wilder. They was picking Ortiz against Wilder. Everybody they was picking against Wilder. Brazil. And then when he put Brazil completely to sleep, and that's when most of all the chat just stopped. Because everybody was banking like, oh shit, Anthony Joshua took a while to get Brazil out. Damn. Please don't knock him out early, Wilder. And that was the talk. After the money had flopped and everything else. But Wilder was in acceptance. It sounds like to me that Danny in acceptance and stuff. And who you got running behind your duck, man? Don't start nothing, because Gil right here, man, if you trying to say Keith ducking too, ducking and run, you got run, because usually you put that run up there and that'd be run time. And Sir Flame back, and he say, I look at it, if Bud feels like he can't get a good fight when people are calling him out. You know what I'm saying? Bud can get, if people calling Bud's ass out, if they're in that top 5 or 6, then Bud need to get his ass in there and fight. Just make the fight before it's too late, like Wilder in versus AJ, what Sir Flame said. There we go. Wilder, AJ. That's exactly what happens. It's going to end up getting stale. And then once it gets stale, it's over with. But to me, Bud is going to have to face some heat, man. It's simple as that. Bud is going to have to face some heat. We can't keep making up excuses for Bud. And talking about the politics, because you know what? The main politician, everybody know who the main politician is on Bud's side. Who's the main politician? Don't get deaf and dumb on me now. Who's the main politician on Bud's side? Everybody know it's Bum. Everybody know it's Bum Aram. Yeah. But we can't, and I see you trying to have your little conversation and stuff out there with Sir Flame, Christopher, but we can't go for that shit no more. We can't keep, I mean, yeah, everybody knows that Bob's in charge, but your boy is the so-called pound for pound and all that. And so so that goes back to our other discussion. What the hell does pound for pound mean? What does it mean? It's not meaning money, right? Because we talked about that before. How come pound for pound doesn't mean money? How come it's not equivalating to money or nothing if it's pound for pound? How come it's not equivalating to any kind of status? How come it's not equivalating that, hey, you listen to me, you make the fights, I am the fighter. I am the fighter. Get me the damn fight. Huh? Do you remember the MTM? Remember his words? When somebody kept asking for it over and over again, when Shane kept asking for it, then Mayweather said, damn, make the damn fight. No matter what you do, make the damn fight. Because Shane think that he's about all that, and everybody even got happy about that. They got happy when they felt that Mayweather was so hurt and all that, and then you come to after when you add the fight up, find out that was the only round that Shane had won. It's almost like a Mikey beat down, Mikey EJ, where somebody tried to give Mikey 1 round, or a couple of people tried to give him 2 rounds or something like that or whatever, but he got 0 rounds. You know what I mean? So if that's your boy, and then you're gonna blame Bob, then you need to have a talk with Bob. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to have a talk with Bob. Because we was on this like last year. Okay? And because I even I got the notes and stuff from last year. So if we looking at that, okay, just look, and for somebody to say that, oh yeah, that he gets Earl right away or whatever, look at like I said, I put up their last 4 opponents. Amir Khan, 34-4. That's who Bud fought, right? Jose Benavidez, 27-0, cripple. Horn, 18-0-1 at that time. Totally outmatched. And then Julius Ndongo, 22-0, totally outmatched. Didn't have a chin. Totally outmatched. Everybody he fought so far was totally outmatched. Everybody. Not one of those was really a matchup, but you got the cripple guy that almost went the distance, and none of them was really a matchup. Then you look at Errol Spence. He had Kell Brook, who's 36-0 or 36-1. Lamont Peterson, 35-3-1. Then Carlos Ocampo, 22-0. See, and then Mikey Garcia, 39-0. Which one of those sounds better? Which resume sounds better? Lamont Peterson, Jose Benavidez, Kell Brook, Jeff Horn, Carlos Ocampo, Julius Ndongo. Huh? Amir Khan. So we say Amir Khan. So Amir Khan, who's better? Kell Brook or Amir Khan? And it don't have a damn thing to do with no triangle theory or none of that other crap that y'all be trying to throw up out here all the time. Yeah, let me get back up in here because y'all know y'all was writing to just each other. That's why I stayed out of it. But now let me get in here. Okay, I'm taking. If the fight makes enough money, so okay, yeah, the politics, I went past that. Then you running, you got the duck and running and all that. I look at it like if Bud feels like he can't get a good fight when people are calling him out. Yeah, and yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah, but just make the fight before it's too late. And we talked about that. Make the damn fight before it's too late. Said Bud is the fighter. Everyone wants to blame. He's not the promoter. He's the boxer. Like you say, miss you got to miss us with that. We can't keep going by that. So in other words, so he's getting promoted. He's not getting promoted properly. So what you're saying, see, you're helping our case out. You're helping my case out every time, Chris. You're going to help my case out. So Bud can't do nothing about it? Oh, I'm just a fighter. Who says that shit? Only fighters when they first start the fight, we covered this already last week. Only fighters when they first start the fight, they always pull that same old bullshit. And they always talk about, oh, I'm just a fighter, my promoter right here. And they start giving all the accolades to everybody else that they the ones that's going to handle the career. Now, wait a minute. Aren't you getting older? You got a family and nothing like that? You can't speak up for yourself? You're going to have to speak up for yourself. I don't care if you don't promote your own fights. But you're going to have to speak up for yourself and get the shit done. If anybody disagree, when we put up a 1 besides Chris. And we'll talk about it. And give me some kind of a reason. I'm not taking no 1s from Chris today. None. And I'll let y'all go ahead and go. Y'all go back and forth. Like I said, I'm not going to get in your business like today. I'm going to leave it alone. But when you just hollering out talking about, oh, Bud's the fighter. You talking about miss somebody, miss me with it. How many fights Bud got in his record right now? How many fights Bud's got? And you still saying stuff like that. Yep. We can't keep doing that. We can't keep doing that. Talking about Terrence Crawford's record. And that's what we need to talk about is the record. And we need to talk about if he can get some balls to tell Bob what it is. Shit, y'all act like Bob is like some kind of youngster or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, Bob a youngster or something like that. No. Shit, Bob ain't no youngster. Yeah. So T-Bud is all the way up to 36 fights. Really? You up to 36 fights? It's something don't look good. If you're up to 36 fights, you know what I mean? You're up to 36 fights, and Master Bob won't let you say nothing. No, you can't say nothing. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your ass up. See, we tired of this right here. We tired of this right here where Bob is just pointing Crawford to the, out the room. It's time for your 36 and old ass to step up. That's what it's time for. Yep. Gil Cole said, what happens when Spence has 3 belts and Bud fights another unknown fighter. Bud better fight somebody or stop saying he wants to fight the best welterweights. Okay. Address Gil then. Address what Gil just put up because that's a good point. Earl ends up with another belt, and then Crawford is completely ass out. Earl does not even want. See, the thing is, I know Earl probably don't even want that WBO. Nobody cares about that. Huh? Nobody cares about that belt, man. Everybody keep throwing that belt up there like it's something. That belt, nobody care about that belt. Huh? Did Manny rematch to get that belt? Man, F that. I get the WBA. How come Manny didn't rematch to go ahead and get that belt? A lot of people thought he won. A lot of people thought he lost. Who cares about that belt? Whoever fights for that belt more than once if they lose it? Who cares about the WBO belt? But that's a point that the brother the Gil's making out there. Then what's going on with it? Let Earl get another belt and then it's over with for Crawford. He's going to get 15%. And then Shadow 979 said, I say Kell Brook is better in my opinion. That's why they never fought Shadow 979. That's why they never fought, because he's better. Oh, damn. See, Chris he's still patting his own self on the belt, on the back. He said they both fought 2 champions, so miss me. Oh, okay. He said 2 for Chris. Okay, well, who's the champion? Jeff Horn? That's the champion? Oh, my goodness. So that's the champion. That's the only one you could say? That's the only one you could say? There ain't no damn 2 champions. So you miss me with that shit. Because that's only one champion. Jeff Horn is the only champion. The rest of them were champions like before. One of them was a champion at a lower weight, and one of them is a champion, has been champion. They got brittle chin disease that everybody just checks. Everybody get free checks on his chin. Everybody get free checks on that chin. Oh, I'm fighting Khan? Good. That's all I want to know. I only really need that much kind of prep. No, I ain't worried about body shots and nothing. Just block and then, wait till I get that chance to get that chin. So miss me with that 2 champion crap. Kilco's right back at it again. He said, Bud wants to fight the best and Bob won't let him. Why did he re-sign with Top Rank? See? Now you're making your champ sound real bad, and Gil making him sound bad too. He sounds like Bud. He said, sounds like Bud cool with his situation, but just using people's name to stay relevant. So how you gonna answer that one? Let me see you go back at Gil. See, Gil, Chris don't want no part of you right now. He don't want Gil. He gonna try to come at the king of the chat, which you already know what's gonna happen. I'm stretching his neck out because I got to get him up against the ropes this time, today, because yesterday he gonna try to sneak conversation in when the chat was over. Him and Don Dottie. That's why Don is kind of hiding out. Don, where your ass at? Slide your ass down here, because I know y'all thought y'all got away with something yesterday, like, oh we handled the web today. Y'all didn't handle the web, because when I make it a room jump, it's all over with for you. When I make it a room jump, my web, they gonna listen to me, but they gonna make up their own opinions. You know what I mean? Even though I'm the king boss up in here, they still gonna make up their decision of what's going on. They gonna be like, okay, I heard Eagle side, okay, I heard Chris side, and they gonna make, and then I got my own side. Just like Gil got his own side right now. And I can agree with some of what he's saying too, though. Why would Crawford sign twice if he ain't cool with that situation? Oh, I'm cool with it. And now you just throwing people's names out there. And if my ears didn't mistake me, I kept hearing some stuff from RaM. The RaM didn't want the Pacquiao fight, but Bud is okay with that. Just sitting back. God dang, man, Bud, get your ass unchained, Bud. You got somebody riding heavy for you or riding heavy with you, but you can't even get your ass unchained. Get your ass unchained, man. You making everybody look bad, man. You making people look bad. You making your people look bad. You making Omaha look bad. Said Omaha known for having people chained all up? Here it is, 2020, and they got somebody chained over there. Bud's chained up. Get your ass unchained over there, Bud. Yeah. There you go. I see he talking to you, Gil, but he talking about 3 belts and stuff like that. He's talking about AJ. See, now he done dropped, talking about something else. I'm not even going to read what you wrote. Yeah. And then Channel 97, let me make sure I get everybody. They did the same thing to Wilder they doing to Bud. Why Wilder never fought AJ with 1 belt. Facts. No. They never wanted it. That's the difference. They never wanted it. AJ never wanted it. Because because AJ, if you already know, AJ's not with the zone. He's not signed with their ass, right? If AJ wanted it, AJ opened his own mouth and asked for it. But did Bud open his mouth and ask for it? So, in other words, what Bud should have did, if Bud was a mouthpiece and anybody can believe his mouthpiece, what Bud should have did is opened his mouth up and said, I tell you what, we're going to offer you $25 million and we'll take we're going to offer you that money. Because it's just opposite situations. Because RaM ain't talking about no damn money. RaM talking about how much money can we get. Yeah. But you said they did the same thing to Wilder. They doing to Bud. He said, why Wilder never fought AJ with 1 belt? He said, facts. Wilder was in negotiation. They pulled out. Is Crawford in negotiation, and is anybody pulling out? So miss me with that. I'm not talking, and I don't care about nothing about no kind of sides or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, were they at the negotiation table? They never planned on fighting Wilder. If you know about it, they never planned on it. They was already signing with somebody else. They was already signing. I think they was signing with Pulev or Povetkin or something. They was already signed some paperwork. They was already signed with somebody. They was already signing before they even get. Wilder didn't even get shit. I don't think he even got 3 days, on the contract. He didn't have a chance to sign the contract. They was already doing something else. Then Shadow Knight 79, he said, "Damn, you would have thought Bob would want to see the best fight, the best sooner rather than later." He said the click is ticking on that ass. That's right, it is ticking on him. You got the Coffin up there. You know what time it is. Shadow 9. That's ass whooping in the works right here. Yeah, well the A side, B side, we already understand the A side, B side, and that narrative don't work in Eagles way of boxing, because I don't care about no A side, and I gives a shit about B side. And then on top of that, Gil make another good point, is that Bud is not Wilder. Because even Bud fans in here, I don't care if you're a Bud fan. I'm quite sure, even if you're a Bud fan, that you would rather see a Wilder fight than a Bud fight, even though you're a Bud fan. If they was both fighting in the same town or the same city, big city, two big venues, 100% guaranteed, not even speculation, that the arena that Wilder was fighting in would have a lot more people in than the Bud. Matter of fact, you might be able to, if you yelled in the fight where Bud was fighting at, you'll hear your echo coming back to you. That's how thin the crowd would be up in there. So that's right. Bud is not Wilder. Give Bud 50-50. I'm not going to give Bud ever 50-50. Give Bud, what's Bud's, what's his limit right now? Bud is on the fight by fight or something like that. No, he's on the time limit, but he's at 3 million or something, right? And he had 3. Okay, give him a couple of extra crumbs. Gil said give him 3.5. Well, I said, yeah, give him 4. Give him 4 to shut his ass up. And we know Spence isn't Wilder, but guess what? Right now, Spence is on top of Wilder. Huh? Prove I'm wrong. Huh? If you want to bring that conversation up, right now, Spence is on top of all of them. He's on top of Wilder, and he's on top of Bud. How many belts Wilder got right now? How many belts Bud got right now? And what belt does Bud have right now? Bud got the crap belt. Get out of here with that. I don't even mess with that WB Oops belt. If y'all know, ever since y'all been coming here, that's all I've been doing is talking bad about that WB Oops belt. That belt is not relevant. So when you hold an irrelevant belt, what you make yourself? When you start talking too much. Because remember, we talked about the, that's why I brought it up, because we talked about this last year because we was talking about the WBC. The WBC and those trick belts. Because WBC is tricking us with a bunch of belts. And that's the treasure I'm talking about. That's the belt and the treasure. So if we're talking about the treasures and the belts, and that's good that he brings that up, that Bud has 1 belt, but what kind of treasure is the WBO? I want to hear anybody put down what fighters is talking about, I can't wait to get that WBO belt. Which fighters is actually talking about that belt? Like, I can't wait to get the WBO belt. In any weight division, somebody give me a name. And give me a short quote. I need to get that WBO, and then I can go. Who's saying that? Get your ass out of here. All the way out. Now Chris crying, see? see, look. See, and I don't care, Chris, because I don't give a shit about none of the belts. I just don't like the WBO. That's the worst belt to me. But the WBC, you can build a case for the WBC, because that's what I was going to break it down and talk about the WBC, because WBC is full of you know what right now. Because WBC got all these split up belts. Oh, you the regular champion. Oh, you the super champion. Oh, you the franchise champion. Oh, you the champion of champions. That's WBC. And they playing that card for money. And as y'all can see, if you look at it, even though we know it's a money ploy and all that, and it's making the belt turn into garbage, it makes sense. It makes sense for far as money, because they in prize fighting. But believe me, it makes sense to split your belt up like that, because then now you're collecting on different ends with just one name, right? That's just like if I have a station, then I got substations that's hooked to my stations, right? I'm gonna that's what the big corporations do, right? They get some of that money. What you affiliated with? Oh, I'm affiliated with ABC. Okay, you're affiliated with ABC. That means ABC get a percentage of your money, right? So that's kind of bullshit that they trying to pull on us, though. Channel 979 said, I just want to see the fight, fans. Don't give a damn about who getting the lion's share of that purse. Because guess what? That purse come from your dumb ass. Why you worried about how much money they getting? That purse come from you. And don't act like if you doing all this bragging about it, don't act like you're not going to watch it. Because that purse come from us. Huh? You are the upfront money. That's you. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. And I told you, hold up a stack. And then put a minus by your stack for every dollar you want to give out to Crawford or any of these other fighters. Put a minus by your stack. Or 2 stacks. Or whatever. It might be 3 stacks. Just put a minus by it. And then look around. Look around the house and everywhere else, your car and everything else, and then figure out what kind of shit you could have bought. You know, to make your car, but could you have bought some wheels for your car or something? Tires, whatever? Could have bought a new TV for the house or whatever. But just to see some entertainment. A lot of times you might watch something that's choreographed, some kind of entertainment, some kind of production, and just because you got caught up in it, you caught up in the production, and guess what happens? Now that stack or them stacks you had just disappeared. How you feel now? You feel empty about it? Are you good? Oh, I'm good. Yeah, it was a good fight. Okay, it was good, but was it worth that money? Especially to watch somebody get robbed. And see, matter of fact, I was on my way. It would have been nice still, though. I was kind of thinking about it. That if I could have got to the Wilder fight and would have been up front, because then I would have been able to see all the dirty shit, so I could have been yelling out. But I was at home, barely can pay attention to the fight. And they sniped my ass for that little damn near $100. Just to watch it. And the way I was watching it was jacked up. Because the stream wasn't really coming through like it should have. That's right though, but Shadow 9, yeah, we don't care about that crap though, man. Yeah, Chris in here. Look at Chris. Chris making himself important today. If Bud is a bum, why want to top welterweights? Give him an offer. It goes both ways. See, Chris, you just adding all kinds of stuff to the narrative. Man, nobody said that Bud was a bum. And nobody said nobody likes Bud. He said, look in the mirror and stop hating on Bud. Ain't nobody... Chris, I know you want to feel relevant today. And that's cool, man. We'll let you feel relevant. Okay, everybody let Chris feel real relevant because he's saying all kinds of stuff now. He talking about that everything goes both ways. Bud's a bum and all that. Nobody's calling Bud a bum. But we're not going to rule out that he's not a bum chaser. We're not going to rule that part out. We're not going to rule that out, Chris. We're not going to rule it out. Because who you fighting? Okay, Chris, this for you. And anybody else. At 147, what was the most challenging fight for Bud Crawford? At 147. And I'll wait. I'll wait. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting, you already know, man. I got to stay on this neck. While I'm waiting to find out what was his most entertaining and most challenging fight at welterweight, I'm going to let you look at your pick. Because this is Chris's pick right here over Wilder. That's his pick. That's his pick right there. That's your pick right below me at Chris. At Everybody Hates Chris. At Chris is making Eagles way of not liking him very much today. Because this is your pick right below me. That's one of your picks too. You like Bud, and you like this one. And I like the way the ref looking at him. The ref is looking at him like, really? Now you gonna lick his neck? What kind of monster are you? So the Green Machine, that was the best fight. Oh, okay. So Green Machines was the best fight. Okay, so that's a good case. Isn't that a good case, Gil? Everybody in the chat, isn't that a good case for... Chris just made a good case. He made his case more valid that we need to jump Bud's ass up to Earl. It's because he had a good fight with green beans. That's what a lot of y'all be calling them. The green beans. Yeah, you made money. All money ain't good money. You feel good about your money? Now you throwing your money in my face, huh? You throwing your money in my face, sir? Gil Cole say Wilder versus AJ would have been a $100+ million fight. Wilder agreed to $12 million to fight AJ. Bud should do the same. And that's what we saying. Yeah, I know you made loot. Yeah, we know you made your loot though. But this is that's your champ right there. This is your champ. What is he doing to him? Is he boxing? Is that what Bud's gonna do now? Do you and Bud got a plan? Is this you and Bud's plan right here too, Chris? Do you and Bud have a plan against EJ? And that's why EJ say, nah, Bud gonna try to fight dirty and get away with it because he would air him. Yeah. And guess what, Christopher Jornay? I didn't have to eat crow either. Because guess what? I was the one that told everybody about this. I was the one that told everybody about it, right? Hit you in the eye, baby. Let me get that eye. Let me get that eye. But back to this again, what we talked about with Bud. And we talk about all these fighters, talking about how exciting these fighters are. Okay. Yeah, these fighters are exciting. Let me, because y'all never got, I don't think y'all got to hear this. Let me see if I got it on there. Crazy. I think I have the, let me see. That's on. This is called Crazy. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I get, because I do have sound. Okay, yeah, maybe, hopefully it plays. Y'all let me know if you can hear it though. But this is. I'm just stalling out and trying to have a distraction right now. But I don't hear it, but hopefully you guys can hear that sound. Anyway, I'm trying to calm my friend down, trying to calm my brother down, because he going at it, man. Yeah, he going at it. But this is what he's saying. This is the person right here that is catapulting. So this is the one that's catapulting Bud up into the Spence conversation right here. And we already heard Danny. Did we hear Danny? Did Danny say we can make that? You want to hear it again? Let's hear it again.
At the end of the day, that's more than just fighters. I mean, I could sit up here and say anything to you, but that's big. That's more than boxing. That's politics.
Business.
Yeah, that's.
He's with Top Rank and you with PBC.
I for pound, show me the money. Let's get this popping. In the amateurs. So
he said he fought him for free in the amateurs.
This is what I do. Like I already fought him for free in the amateurs. So show me the money. If you pound for pound, show me the money. Let's get this popping. But
so you don't believe that across the street stuff that he's with Top Rank and you with PBC.
If the fight makes enough money, if the fight makes enough sense, it's just like Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather. They was once Top Rank, one was Premier Boxing. You feel me? And they made it happen because why? It makes sense. A lot of money. But
okay, there we go. So now we got. I just wanted to end it right there, where he said that it made sense. He said one was Premier Boxing and one was Top Rank. He said, but it made sense. They got that fight together. So what? Are we saying that with Bob, is this fight ain't making sense no more? This fight can't make sense? Is that what we're saying, Chris? Is this fight can't make sense? And back to the guy on the screen, though. So you got this guy on the screen, and this is the one that you're trying to say. This is what propelled Bud to greatness. This guy here. Oh, believe me, and this is not from Crawford. This is not what Crawford did to him. No. But this guy here is the one that propelled Bud up to the top. Okay. Okay, so Amir Khan. But this is one. It's too big. Okay, I can't fix this. But I thought I had it. But I can't put it up there. But I was going to try to put up Kale. So I got to get Kale up there somehow. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, Chris on one. I like that though. Chris on it. Okay, so there we go. I found it. So there we go. But this is during Earl's fight. This is during his fight with Kell Brook. That's during his fight. This is what Bud deserved. Yeah. But you keep saying Danny don't want that smoke, but Danny said he wanted. That's what it sounded like to me. And Kell Brook is not Amir Khan. And he's not Ndongo. And he's not Horn. And he damn sure is not Khan. None of the above is this guy right here. And see, this is the argument that people want to have too, though. And see, this could be a good argument, but it's not really a good argument all the time. A lot of times, what Kell Brook ain't no damn. So he got his eye hurt. He wasn't never knocked out cold or nothing like that. How many times was Khan knocked the hell out? So get out of here with that. See, you just killed your whole argument. See, you can't see. Anytime you try to have an argument with me, all you doing, you help build my case. Thank you. Anytime you right, you help my case out. That's all you're doing. Just helping my case out. Because Kell Brook was just hurt, and Kell Brook still came back and fought, right? But Earl be beating decisions out of people, though. Earl beats the decisions out of people, out of fighters. He beats the decisions out of them. Boy, they ain't the same. They come back. Huh? I know Gamboa came back. And how many times Crawford knocked him down? But he came back, didn't he? He just came back and looked good, didn't he? After taking all those knockdowns. Is he damaged goods? Yeah. Brook was not no damaged goods because everybody was going for Brook. So get out of here with that. Stop it. Okay, but back to my thought. So this is what a lot of people say. A lot of people bring up like stuff like resume. Okay, and part of what I was saying when I was talking about the both sides, who they fought, that have something to do with resume, right? Doesn't it have something to do with resume? I didn't say resume, but it does have a little bit to do with resume. Okay, but let's just take it back just a little bit. Who's on Luis Ortiz's resume? Does he have as many fighters or so-called great fighters on his resume as AJ? Let me know. But he is considered the boogeyman, right? Why is he the boogeyman? And he don't have that great of a so-called resume, right? But is it actually how many champions or how many good fighters you fought? Or is it the caliber of the fighter that you did fight? So if somebody fought, like say for instance back in the day, if somebody fought and they fought, one fighter had fought all like top 10 fighters. And then you had another guy, they both had about the same record. They fought George Foreman and fought Muhammad Ali. He didn't win. But which one of them would you say had the so-called best resume? The one who fought the top 10 fighters, or the one that fought those two champs? Those 10 fighters ain't gonna add up to those two champs. So people gotta stop using it. Sometimes it doesn't equivalate when you try to, compare resumes and stuff like that. And I'm telling you right now, but the resume, it just don't add up. Regardless of what no matter how you try to say, oh, he fought two champions and all that, you already killed that. The two champions and all that. And this wasn't necessarily a Bud discussion, but I had to jump on Chris about it. But guess what? It don't add up. The opposition don't add up. Even if you want to call Kell Brook busted. And Danny does want the smoke. Oh, here we're going to talk about weight. Here we go. In Eagles Web, and Christopher Jornet come in here enough, and he know that I don't even play that weight thing. What's weight? What that mean? What that mean? Okay, which is good. And I'm glad somebody finally came up with the weight discussion. And then we always want to talk about this pound for pound, and we always want to try to equivalate, and we want to put somebody with Sugar Ray Robinson. Guess what? Which weight did Sugar Ray Robinson start at in the amateurs? His first medal was what? His first medal was what? His first medal was at featherweight. His first medal was at featherweight. Name another featherweight that started off as amateur as a featherweight that was calling out a heavyweight in the professional ranks. And I'll wait. Matter of fact, I will wait years for you to come up with the answer to that. A fighter that started at featherweight. A fighter that started at featherweight that won to smoke with a heavyweight in the pros. And I'll wait. So when we start talking about this weight class stuff in Eagles Web, we don't even play no weight. Don't talk about weight. Don't talk about weight and then try to equivalate and try to compare the present fighters with any other fighters. Then that means you can't compare them because now you're blaming weight. He went up 2 weight classes and came down and blah 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 blah. Nope. Not when you got the pound for pound, the only pound for pound right below me, right here, Sugar Ray Robinson, that started at featherweight, but and then fought a light heavyweight. Started at featherweight, but fought a light heavyweight in the professional ranks. What weight was he moving up and down? I don't hear nothing about no moving up and down. You fight whoever you fight. They have fighters that fight all over the place if they want to. They fight at one weight and then fight at another weight. Yeah, fighters in the past that held, 2 belts at different divisions. So you talking about miss? Shh, let me duck out the way. That dismissed me. Yeah, Cole said. He said, "Where'd they go, Eagles Web?" Yeah, he crying. Yep, where'd they go? And then Chris right back though. He against the ropes, Gil, but he don't even feel it. He oblivious to punches right now. He said Bud beats everyone at 147, 100. What? Yeah, he does beat everybody. He beats Jeff at the tire shop. He beats Ralph down at AMC Theaters. He beats Pete over at AutoZone. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, he beats a lot of them. Yeah. Matter of fact, he even beats the guy named Jenny. The guy named Jenny that works at Walmart. He beats him too. You're right. All of them. If they can make 147, he beats them. Even if they 140 and they got 7 pounds of weights in their pockets. Yeah, he beats them. Then why ain't nobody letting them beat everybody? See? That's the whole thing. Then let Bud beat somebody. Oh, here we go. And then now He won the double jump. He talking about in Keefe. He said Keefe ducked Bud after he got a belt. He said facts. I can't call anything a fact with Bud though when it comes to fighting and belts and all that. You know why I can't call anything? I can't set anything in stone with Bud because guess what? Bud got this one right here, just pointing him in any direction that he want him to. If he say, Bud, you ain't gonna fight, Bud, don't come in here no more with that Crawford. You're gonna fight who I say fight. You're gonna fight the green beans. You're gonna fight corn on the cob. You're gonna fight